The purpose of this video is to demonstrate the use of a visual timer's assistive technology to support preschool-age learners during a teacher-directed task in which they're expected to remain engaged in the activity for a certain amount of time. So let's say I'm a preschool teacher and we've got a paper craft as part of our activity today at school. And let's say we have an upcoming holiday we're observing and we're doing themed paper crafts to learn more about the holiday. So we've got our materials, and let's say I have a little learner, a little student who has a hard time understanding how long they need to be at the table for, how long I would like them to stay engaged in the task before they transition on to their next activity. So a visual timer can be helpful in that sense, in that while we're also providing instructional strategies to the student to help them learn how to remain engaged, we're making sure we have appropriate materials available for them, age-appropriate scissors, thicker paper to cut so it's easier to hold, again, glue sticks. We can also use assistive technology if that's what the child's team decides is necessary to support their access, in that I can help the student understand how much time I expect them to be engaged by setting the time and explaining to the child, if there's red on the clock, you're expected to be at the table. When the red is all gone, you can go off to your next activity. You can be excused. So the time timer is easy to use right out of the box without tools. You can install a AA battery. There is an auditory cue in addition to the visual cue. With the slide of a switch, you can either set the sound on or the sound off. I'll set the sound on for this demo. I am going to speed up the time just by turning the knob so you can hear what it sounds like. So in a small group, that might be an appropriate volume if kids are talking to each other. I'm by myself right now, so it was rather loud. So that's a decision for the teacher to make about whether or not an auditory cue is necessary too. You cannot adjust the volume on it, so it's a set volume. One way you can customize this too for young learners is to visually draw their attention to the top. So in this case, I could tell this child, when the red disappears behind the duck, then we're all done with table time and you can go pick an activity of your choice. So this is one way that a visual timer can be used to support students in remaining engaged in a task.